Hey y'all, I just came back from a very sweaty walk. It's like 97 degrees where I live. So I went out really early in the morning. I have some thoughts to share with you, but hold on, let me get cleaned up and I'll be back. Okay, now that I'm all cleaned up, let me tell you what I have to say. So right before I went on my daily walk, I saw this reel on social media post of a woman sweeping her porch, and there was a Proverbs 31, some such verse about keeping your home and sweeping it, etc. This video is not to rag on the Proverbs 31 ministries or the Proverbs 31 mindset that we should, as women of the Lord, should be looking for. However, I do feel that in today's society over the last several years, there is this, they just continue to bash us over the head with being a Proverbs 31 wife. And then about 3 or 4 days ago, I saw something about, well, that's great. What about being a Proverbs 1 through 30 husband? And it really made me start to pray and think over things. And God keeps bringing back to me this passage in Judges about a woman named Jael, Jael, who was instrumental in something, and she's very aggressive. So for just a tiny bit of history, like I normally give you, in the book of Judges, it's about the judges that were over Israel at the time before the kings started taking over. I mean, think of like a judge, like in one of those courtroom dramas, Judge Whopper and Judge Judy, things like that. But they were over an entire nation. So there was a judge at that time, and he went to a prophetess named Deborah asking for advice. They wanted to go against this nation that was trying to overtake them. They did not believe in the Lord the way that Israel did. And so he had asked Deborah to come with them during this battle. Kind of like a good luck charm, honestly, is what it really seems to be like. But what ended up happening is Deborah told him, like, okay, I'll come with you, but just know then that God will not deliver you for yourself. He will actually deliver the battle because of a woman. And so what happens is they're chasing after this army. The leader is Sisera, and near the end of the battle, the Israelites are successful, except for Sisera, who goes running away down a field, up a mountain, and runs into the tent of Jael and her husband. And so he comes in, and he's like, don't tell anybody I'm here. And goes to sleep. I mean, really, I don't know why he fell asleep, but he did. And Jael, let me read it to you. Jael, the wife of Heber, picked up a tent peg and a hammer, went quietly to him while he was still fast asleep, and drove the peg through his temple. I don't remember hearing much about this. Actually, I didn't hear anything about this when I was in Sunday school as a child, or even as a young adult. We didn't hear about this. I didn't even know that this woman existed until my 30s. And then when the judge, his name is Barak, when Barak came running after, in pursuit of Sisera, Jael goes out from her tent and says, you know what? Let me show you where this guy is. Look what I killed him for you. And so not only does this show that Deborah, the prophetess, was wise in telling him that the Lord had told her that a woman would completely eliminate this enemy from the Israel people, but also that God uses strong women as well. God uses the women that are brave and resilient and refuse to bow down to things that are not accurate or true. We don't have to be contrite and soft and meek all the time. There is going to be a time in my life and your life, many times over probably, of when we need to stand firm in the faith, stand firm in what we believe, and stand firm in the truth. So I just wanted to encourage you today, if you want to read Jael's story for yourself in Judges chapter 4, and it's a really great, encouraging story. There's a lot more detail in this, in there, as to, how the battle came about and etc. But anyway, I just wanted to really share that with you today. I hope it encourages you. If you're a woman right now who's struggling with feeling like they have to be meek and mild and contrite at all times, please know that God can use those who are determined and strong-willed and brave, will not take. God can use someone who is strong and brave and won't take junk, for lack of a better word, that he will use you, whatever you come from. We don't all have to try to attain to be this model that the world is giving us, for everyone should be a Stepford Proverbs 31 wife or person. That's not who we are. God created each of us differently. God created each of us with individual personalities and strengths and gifts, and he will cause us to use them in the way that he sees fit, in the way he wants you to succeed for his glory. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm always I put out a daily reel every day, or short, I should say, of a scripture with a little bit of a story behind it. And I'm going to be continuing to put up these videos as well of my personal life and different things of takeaways that God is showing me. Have a great one.